The NBA has provided sports fans with great games and stellar players. With such intense games, it's no wonder there's debate on who's the greatest player in every position. These are the GOAT players at every position in the NBA. Before we begin, leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this in the future. Number 5. Point guard, Magic Johnson. Starting at number 5 on our list is Earvin Magic Johnson Jr. Born on August 14, 1959, Johnson started his love of basketball as a young child. His family was quite athletic, with both parents having a history of playing basketball in school. He started to consider a career playing basketball by the time he reached 8th grade playing in school. In high school, Johnson played for Everett High School. Although his experience was not the best one, he dealt with racism and being ostracized from practices solely because he was black. Despite the hardships, Johnson worked hard to be a leader and, in his final high school season, achieved an average of 28.8 points. In high school, he was given the nickname Magic Johnson due to his sheer level of talent. He attended Michigan State for college, playing point guard for their basketball team. He averaged 17.1 points in his college career and started his NBA career with the Los Angeles Lakers in 1979. In his first few seasons, Johnson averaged around 18 points per game and 8 rebounds. As his career progressed, his averages grew to 18 points, and he would continuously average double-doubles, an impressive feat. In 1996, Johnson was voted one of the 50 greatest players of all time and was ranked the greatest point guard of all time in 2006 by ESPN.com. Number 4. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. For the greatest shooting guard of all time, who else could we pick but Michael Jordan? Jordan was born on February 17, 1963 in New York. He joined the junior varsity basketball team at his high school, Emsley A. Laney High School. There, he averaged over 25 points per game. In college, Jordan earned the title of ACC Freshman of the Year and was selected to the NCAA All-American First Team in 1983 and 1984. He started his NBA career with the Chicago Bulls in 1984. Jordan averaged a league high of 37.1 points with the Bulls and became the first NBA player to record both 200 steals and 100 blocks in just one season. He won a few MVP awards in his time with the Chicago Bulls, and they were well deserved. He retired from basketball in 1993 for a short time, playing a small stint for minor league baseball. However, in 1995, Jordan returned to basketball and back to the Chicago Bulls. In the 1998 finals games, Jordan's performance helped the game reach the highest television ratings of any finals games. Jordan retired from the Chicago Bulls once more in 1999, returning to basketball once more in 2001 with the Washington Wizards. Even though injuries impacted the season, Jordan still managed to average around 24.3 points. His last NBA game was on April 16, 2003, against the Philadelphia 76ers. He received 5 MVP awards and 3 All-Star Game MVP awards, making him the most decorated player in NBA history. Number 3. Power forward, Tim Duncan. Player Tim Duncan is next on our list as the best power forward of all time. Born on April 25, 1976, Duncan lived in the U.S. Virgin Islands with his family for multiple years. His first love of sports was swimming, and he wanted to actually become an Olympic swimmer. However, he started a love of basketball in high school. He played for the St. Dunstan's Episcopal High School basketball team, averaging 25 points in his senior year. Duncan attended Wake Forest University for college and was known for his intelligence and basketball skill. Unlike most players, Duncan refused to go professional in his basketball career before he graduated college. In college, he received awards such as the NABC Defensive Player of the Year and Most Valuable Player. In the 1997 NBA Draft, Duncan was picked by the San Antonio Spurs and began on a high note. In his first season alone, Duncan played in 82 regular season games. On top of that, he was able to average 21.1 points. Impressive. In 2003, Duncan earned a spot as one of the 2 players Sports Illustrated called Sportsman of the Year. He also earned 3 NBA Finals MVP awards, becoming one of only 4 players to win 3 times in NBA history. He achieved a double-double career average, making him one of the most consistent players in the NBA. He is also a 5-time NBA champion and was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. He retired as a player for the San Antonio Spurs in 2016, returning as a coach in 2019. Number 2, small forward LeBron James. It's not a greatest of all times list without LeBron James. Born on December 30, 1984 in Akron, Ohio, LeBron James began playing basketball in the 5th grade. He attended St. Mary High School, averaging 21 points his freshman year for their basketball team. His point averages grew as he progressed through school, slowly climbing higher and higher. He was the first overall draft pick in the 2003 NBA draft, picked by the Cleveland Cavaliers. He scored 25 points in his first game, becoming the 3rd player in league history to average over 20 points as a rookie. He rose to stardom within the NBA, averaging 25 to 30 points per season with the Cavaliers. He signed with the Miami Heat in 2010 and used the advertising revenue from the announcement to donate to charities such as the Boys and Girls Club of America. The decision was scrutinized by the sports press and fans alike, thought to be an unnecessary switch. Even while facing backlash from fans, James scored averages of 17.8 points per game when starting with the Miami Heat. He returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2014, a decision met by mass approval from the sports world. He dealt with many injuries in his return, but returned to his usual 25 to 30 point averages per game. In 2018, however, James became an unrestricted free agent and signed with the Los Angeles Lakers. The majority of his career was played at the small forward position with an overall career average of 27.1 points and 7.4 rebounds. He is a 4-time NBA champion, a 4-time NBA Finals MVP, and a 16-time NBA All-Star. Number 1, center, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Finally, at number 1 on our list for the center position is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar, born Ferdinand Louis Alcindor Jr., was born on April 16, 1947. He started playing basketball in middle school and playing for the Power Memorial Academy in his high school career. He went to UCLA for college, playing for their basketball team starting his sophomore year. He was the Player of the Year twice and a 3-time Most Outstanding Player in the NCAA tournament. In the 1969 NBA draft, Abdul-Jabbar was the first pick for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring 51 points on one of his first few games, it was clear that he had incredible basketball talent. He also assisted in the best record for their wins for the Bucks, with 66 wins in a season, 20 of them in a row. He joined the Los Angeles Lakers in 1975, playing for them until his retirement in 1989. He is the NBA's all-time leading scorer with 38,387 points over his career. He won 6 MVP awards and 6 championship rings. He has a career average of 24.6 points and 11.2 rebounds. So, what do you think? Do you agree with our list? Are there any players you disagree with? Let us know down in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to see more content like this in the future. We'll see you next time.